Okay, welcome to this video. I'm going to be covering subcommands. Now, subcommands are all the commands that you don't use terribly often, unlike the main commands which you'll be using all the time, like change the mouse direction, button clicks, and that type of thing. Subcommands are accessed through a main command. So the main command to get to the subcommands is S2, suc2. I'll show you what that looks like. So suc2 is going to come up as -2, and I'll stop sucking at that point, and it will drop me into the subcommand menu. There you go. That's showing that the subcommand that I could action is number 00. Now there's 100 subcommands that go from 0 to 99. And they do things like start programs, cut and paste, all the little odds and sods that we need to mop up. Before we get into the detail of subcommands, I want to show you how to get out of them. Now this HAPP has only just been powered up, so it's showing subcommand 0. If I'd used a subcommand previously, let's say I'd used subcommand 8, and I had then re-entered the subcommand menu, then it would show the number 8. In other words, the subcommands always come in where they were last left. So to leave the subcommand by doing nothing, sort of get out of jail option, you do a strong suck. So it won't action the subcommand, it will just escape from the subcommand menu. There you go. Now we're back to the mouse direction indicator, which is showing east to west at the moment. Now let's return to the subcommand menu, and I'll show you how you can navigate around. Okay, we're back at subcommand option 0. Now to get up and down between 0 and 99, it's quite quick for 2 reasons. The first one is if I blow softly, the numbers will move up. If I suck softly, it will move down and also drop below 0 straight into the 99, 98, 97. So you can see immediately that from 0 you can access the numbers around 90s very quickly. Also, when you start to blow softly, the numbers start changing. It's very much like the mouse cursor control, and once the numbers start moving, you can blow or suck harder and harder, and the numbers will move faster and faster. Yet when you're blowing or sucking softly, you have very fine control of the rate of change. So with these two techniques, we can get up and down the subcommand menu very quickly. Now the subcommands that run from subcommand 1 up to subcommand 9 all issue shortcut key combinations Control Alt 1 or Control Alt 2 or Control Alt 3 up to Control Alt 9. Subcommand 10 issues Control Alt 0 just to complete the set. As we covered in a previous video, shortcuts can be configured to run on shortcut key combinations, and I've got a couple of shortcuts here. Note these aren't the documents or the browsers themselves, but shortcuts to the document. In this case, it's a shortcut to a document called Subcommands and a shortcut to Google Chrome. I've also put a number 1 there and a number 2 there to remind me that I have set the shortcut keys combinations to be 1 and 2 respectively. So if I right click on top of that shortcut and go to Properties, we'll see that there's a shortcut key combination set to Control Alt 1, and this one is set to Control Alt 2. So now I'll issue the command 1, which should open that document up. So I'm going to move down from 13 down to 1 by gently sucking. See how quickly I could get down there? Now I'm going to issue this subcommand by 1 hard blow. So 1 hard blow is going to issue subcommand 1, which is Control Alt 1. And there's our document opening up. That's just grand. So I'll put that over here. Now we're going to issue subcommand 2. 2, which will issue the short key combination Control Alt 2 to the computer, we should open up Google Chrome. So it's sup2 to get into subcommands. Okay, now you see the subcommand is still at 1 where we last used it, so I'm just going to move that up to 2. Okay, now I'm going to give a hard blow, and that will have issued the key combination Control Alt 2 and fired up Google Chrome. Now, a handy shortcut to remember. I'll just forgive me. I'm going to use the conventional mouse here just to speed things along for the sake of the tutorial. You can see here is in this document I've got a summary rather of some of the more popular subcommands. So you can see we start at 0 and we go up to 9, or down through 99, 98, etc. Above 0 we've got our Control Alt 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as I explained. And below we've got undos, control, copies and cuts and paste and stuff like that. Look at number 0, we've got change window. Now that's equivalent to hitting Alt Tab on a conventional keyboard. Let's bring this back to the top. Let's issue subcommand 0 to show you what that actually does. Now we've got a few programs open. So it's S2. And then down to subcommand 0. Oops, overshot. Okay, and then issue subcommand 0. Okay, now you can see this little dialogues come up in the center of the screen, and that's telling me there are 3 programs open. This first one is just the recorder that's making this this tutorial, and we have the Word document, and we have Chrome. And the computer is automatically cycling around wanting me to select one of these programs, which is going to be popped to the front. Well, the Chrome browser's the one furthest to the rear, so I'm going to do one hard blow when the little blue square there is over Chrome, and we should see the browser pop to the front, just like that. Now if we look at some of the other options, so we've got 98, 99, rather 98, 97. 99 is escape and reset. That's equivalent to hitting the escape key. And also there's a reset on the HAPP, so if something odd happening, it never does any harm to try a 99 and see if it sorts it out. 98, 97, 96, 95 are all the equivalent of using the keyboard combinations Control Z, Control S, Control C, Control V, etc., which classically most people know as undo, copy, paste, respectively. Just to demonstrate that, I've got this little notepad window open. Forgive, I'm going to use a conventional mouse, just for speed, and I'm going to delete Moon. So if I wanted to undo that edit, then Control Z would do that. So let's do it with the HAPP. So that's subcommand 98 to undo. There you go. Now to simulate cut and paste, I'm just going to highlight this for speed again with the conventional mouse, and we're going to issue say copy. Let's go for 96. So we want to copy the word moon because it's highlighted. So it's 96 I'm looking for. Okay, so the word moon should be in the buffer. I'll just move the cursor down, and now we want to paste the word moon. So paste would be Control V, which is our subcommand 95. The word moon. I hope that gives you an insight into how to use subcommands. There's more information in the operations manual, and you can browse and try all the subcommands available. There's more advanced commands above 10 and below 90, which we'll be covering in later videos, but what we've covered in this little tutorial should be hopefully of great use to you. Thanks for listening.